This was both the best day of my life and the absolute worst day ever. I was still trying to make up for how much this concert was for an entire year. Oh my god. I look back now and that was the stupidest decision of my life. We shouldn't have been there. Me and Kelsey had decided that we were going to see GOT7 on their Fly in USA tour. We were deep into K-pop music. We were in love with them. We were going. We saved up all our money. And when you're working a minimum wage job in Southern California, saving up money for a very expensive K-pop ticket is not easy. You can't save money on a minimum wage job part-time and go to school. So we quit one of those things and made a lot of money. We buy these tickets online, we get P1. We are going to do a photo with them. We are going to be in the front of it, standing section. We are ready and prepared. We dyed our hair. She went blonde. Perfect, looked wonderful on her. I went blonde, but then also decided that wasn't enough for me, so I went red. Oh, I went so red. Fire truck, cherry bomb, YouTube icon red. And my afro wasn't like it is now. Now, kind of small, whatever, it's cute. When it was wet, it was here. So when it poofed up, it was like, I looked so fly. We roll up to this concert and we're having the best time of our life. Of course, we're high the entire time. But we go there and we're like 10 minutes late and we realize we have priority one, so it doesn't matter. We have a separate entrance. We can show up late. We went up to the ticket booth really late. No one was really there. And she asked like, oh, can we get our tickets? We're figuring it out. And I'm standing it back a little bit and I go, go, we gotta go, we gotta go. I had to get those tickets and go. I had to talk to Kelsey, pulled her to the side and I was like, you just waved and said hello to Mark's dad. And she's like, what? Who? She had no clue. But he just happened to pick up his tickets at the same time of us and she just was like, oh hey, what's up? Not knowing that there was like a horde of like 15 teenagers behind Mark's dad. They were like desperately trying to get close to this man and Kelsey's just like, yo. So now we're in line after being late and we're at the end of the line. Like a couple girls show up behind us, but me and Kelsey are definitely towards the end. We're waiting and waiting to let in and everyone starts screaming and me and Kelsey's high asses go, it was Mark's family. Like the whole Twan family was there, like in these pink outfits. He nodded at Kelsey again. She wasn't paying attention though. I swear to fucking God, he nodded at her. We do the concert. We're loving it. Time of our lives. We shouldn't have got P1. P1 had a photo. And remember, I had the giant afro and I'm 6 foot and Kelsey's like 5'10". So when I went into this room with GOT7 there, they were too beautiful and they were too like perfect, but also way too small and way too short. As a tall person, I was intimidated by these short men. They're beautiful, they're perfect, they're talented, they're way shorter than me and it scared the out of me. Kelsey must have had the same instinct because she's also tall AF. So she was like turned around. Brianna, we can't do this. We can't do this. No, Kelsey, we can't. We can't. So I grab her again, you know, from grabbing her away from Mark's dad, now grabbing her away from GOT7 and pull her across the way. Instead of doing the smart thing and you like go to the back row where you were closest to GOT7 and they would like hold fans' hands, they had their arms around fans. No, I couldn't have. Even now the thought of being that close to them freaks me out. GOT7's over here, we are all the way over here. We don't want to be nowhere near them. And then as soon as the picture's taken, I just grab her arm again and go, there's no way we could have stayed there. There was some bad mojo. If I would have met GOT7 for real, I think something would have happened. Some bad mojo was attached. Now me and Kelsey are just trying to get out as soon as possible. We had just met these short little men and we had to go. I love GOT7. I think they're beautiful. Their height does not make them less attractive. It just makes me more scared of them when I meet them in person. We're in the parking lot and we're walking to my car and out of nowhere we hear this guy scream. like this frat guy is ready to go. It's all the Tuan family. It's the whole family, and they're parked like 3 cars away from me. Like his dad is there again. And all I can think of is the bad mojo I felt when I was in the room with GOT7. I'm not letting Mark's dad wave at Kelsey one more time. That shit ain't happening. It wasn't a bad experience. I love meeting GOT7, but something in the energy told me I had to leave, and I believe in believing the world's energy. So I had to get out of there. Kelsey also had the same wavelength as me, and that's why I also did it, because someone else was telling me, we need to get out of here, Brianna. Can you already get in the car? God damn it. We sit in the car and we wait for them to leave because we're not risking the chance, and we just kind of sit down in the car and relax. I cried the day after. I cried the week after. I was crying about that concert forever. I suffered so much from that concert. And the weird part was, like 2 days later, Bam Bam got in trouble for saying the N-word. Bad mojo alert. All I'm saying is that me and Kelsey both felt some bad mojo happening. And then 2 days later, something bad happened within GOT7. So tell me that's not related, and I'll be like, you're right. You are like 90% right. But that 10% chance. What if? What if? I really hope nothing would have happened. I really hope we would have just like befriended GOT7. That would have been like that K-drama scene where it's like you and your best friend accidentally run into your favorite Kpop group. That could have potentially happened. They could have been friendly that day. We could have made some friends. We'd already waved at them twice. The 3rd time would have been the charm. No, we had to go. I know how elephants feel now with like mice. I don't know about this. Love.